Hello Capricorn, welcome to your reading. So this is Netta Lunar Witch Tarot. This is divinely guided love messages for Capricorn. Of course, with any reading, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If the reading does resonate with you, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel as it helps to support the growth of the channel. If this doesn't resonate with you, check your moon and rising signs as they also influence the energies supporting you. So I started off with one card from the Romance Angels deck, and I'm just going to pull out another card from Keepers of the Light just to bring some clarity, grounding to your reading. All right, so we are starting with make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. All right, that's a nice energy to start the reading with. And then we have spirit guidance for your reading. This time is coming from Sanat Kumara. So this is light activation. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Okay, so you could be maybe like hesitating in a relationship right now, not sure if you should put forth the effort, but I feel that with this light activation card that we have, with the spirit guidance coming through, it's kind of encouraging you to, you know, be love. I know that sounds kind of corny sometimes, but it's like if you are able to love yourself and embody that love, it's going to be easier for you to share that with others and take the steps in order to like manifest and bring the relationship that you want to fruition. Okay, so I'm just getting 8 cards from the tarot. Wow, we've got a lot of sword energy in the top row, so you could be kind of stuck in your head a little bit about something. Okay. So the top row, we have 6 of Swords, 2 of Swords, Queen of Swords, and 8 of Swords. My goodness, Capricorn, what is going on? All of this sword energy suggests to me, like I mentioned, that you are stuck in your head about a situation. So with the 6 of Swords to the 2 of Swords, it's like moving towards a refusal to see something. It could be a refusal to see the potential in a situation. I'm getting the sense that you are like blocked off from love, especially with the Queen of Swords to the 8 of Swords following right after. The Queen of Swords here can sometimes be a little bit harsh in terms of communication. Very clear cut, straightforward, very strong boundaries, but because she is surrounded by all of these other swords, you know, it's a little bit too much analytical thinking, too much being stuck in your own mind at this time. And then, you know, you are being guided to shine your light, to come into a space of joy in order to bring in the love that you desire. But the sense that I'm getting here is that you've been blocked off from love, or like the potential of love being a possibility for you. If you have like come to this reading and you've made it this far, you know, like you deep down, it's like perhaps you do have like a desire to be with someone, or a desire to kind of take the leap, you know, take the leap of faith and, you know, see, almost like taking your chances or taking a little bit of a risk, but that's going to require you to move out of this like heavy mental head energy. But of course, you know, you don't have to force yourself to do that if it doesn't feel right, if your intuition is not calling you to do that. But if there is somebody that you are interested in, it's going to require you to move out of your head and into your heart. Yeah, so we have great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So it is like coming back to that like Fool energy. Like, I know the Fool isn't here, but it's the first card of the major arcana, and it suggests like taking that leap of faith. You know, and love, even though it can be painful and there is like sorrow attached to it, and it causes us to block ourselves off from like future pain, there is also great rewards and great benefits from being in love and pursuing love. And you know, it can help us to find our light again, you know. So it's almost like coming back to that like childlike joy, and almost being a little bit naive and having that faith and that hope to take the leap into something great. I'm also getting the sense that for you, even though this is like a love reading, this could be like something like a passion project, or just finding your light and finding your passion again. It doesn't necessarily have to be that like, you know, you're finding that love through a connection with another person, but even something that you've kind of been blocking yourself from experiencing in terms of pursuing like a hidden dream, or something that you feel like, you know, you're almost like blocking your blessings. That's the energy of the top row. The bottom row, it's looking like it's moving in a direction, especially with the Chariot here, but it's going to require some balance, because the Chariot moves forward once we've learned to balance that light and dark energies within us. Like, we all have that yin and yang, we all have that light and dark. I feel like, yeah, it's becoming more clear now. I feel like with all this sword energy, you've almost been like focused on the darkness, like almost getting caught in the loop of like negative thinking, you know, being stuck in that like blocking your blessings almost. And it's like you're doing that with the intention of being more realistic, but essentially what it's done, it's kept you like trapped in this like what's become a negative cycle of thinking. So, you know, once you learn to, you know, most people have, well, it depends. Like, I want to say most people have the opposite problem, but not necessarily. I feel like it is much easier to get stuck in a cycle of pain. But here with the guidance of Sanat Kumara light activation, this is like finding that childlike joy and light and happiness and that free-flowing energy in order to move forward and find stability. So there is a King of Pentacles coming here and being right under the Queen of Swords. Yeah, I'm seeing that there potentially could be a love offer coming in. It might come out of nowhere with this Knight of Swords right next to it. And it's almost like, because this is sword energy again, it's either like a sudden inspiration within yourself that brings that stability of balancing the light and the dark, or it's almost like somebody that you like communicate with in this like sword energy way, where it's kind of like almost like a little bit flirty, but like complaining, you know, like somebody that you're able to vent to, somebody that you are like, you know, you kind of have that like banter. So if they're, you know, keep keep an eye out for that. If there's anybody in your field that, you know, is providing that type of, not emotional support, but almost like a mental release where you are able to vent or like complain to, this person is offering some type of stability, and it's almost going to be like that sudden inspiration, that light activation, like a shock, you know, like, whoa, like it's almost like that lily pad metaphor, you know, like out of the darkness and the mud, like the lily pad flowers and blossoms. Like you can't have the light without the dark. So it's either going to be something within yourself where you're going to have that like sudden realization of like, whoa, like I can have joy and I can have fun, and it's going to kind of balance out that sword energy where you can like move into this like Six of Wands where it's going to feel like a relief, like almost like a celebration, you know, where you can kind of move forward, where, you know, this is like a stagnant, like the Six of Swords, like even though that's suggesting movement, it's like everything following that is a little bit like a stuck energy, like it's like replaying a loop where, you know, coming down to the bottom row, it's, you know, you're going to have either that sudden realization that somebody in your field, you know, like somebody in your environment that you've been able to vent to, like you perhaps like suddenly realize like, wow, I really like this person, you know, and it's going to give you that stability in order to move forward and out of this mental stagnation. The Chariot here, this is a major arcana, so this is like a stronger, you know, energy in regards to the minor arcana, but being supported by the King of Pentacles, like this movement forward is going to feel stable, you know. It's initially it will feel like a rushing in, but that's more in regards to that light activation where it's like sudden realization, but then that sudden realization will give you the stability, you know, to move out of this, like to move out of that like pain loop. Okay, let's get one more card from the Animal Spirit Guidebook or Oracle deck. Okay, Capricorn. So we have Cosmic Egg. Oh, I like that. I like that it's like has some rainbow color added to it. Okay, so I'm just going to look in the guidebook to see what we have about Cosmic Egg. This is almost like I'm getting the sense of potential. Okay, so it's talking about completion, harmony, the infinite within the finite. Okay, so the cosmic egg in the 7th chakra, the subtle essence of the cosmic egg resides at the crown chakra at the top of the head. Yeah, this is a beautiful support with that light activation. The crown chakra at the top of the head, called Sahasrara. One of the aims of yoga and meditation practice is to channel energy from the base of the spine upwards towards the crown chakra. Each of the 6 lower chakras plays an important role along this journey, and once the final epicenter of consciousness is activated, it is said to radiate the light of a million suns. Yeah, this is a beautiful energy in terms of like activating that kundalini energy, activating the energy that moves up the spine, and that is talking about balancing the light and the dark, or the yin and the yang, the feminine and masculine forces or energies that move through the body. And once we are able to clear those channels and move up and reach that state of enlightenment, this is what the cosmic egg is talking about. So, you know, even making the effort in terms of like clearing those channels through like yoga class or meditation, or even just focusing the energy at the crown. All right, let's get one more card from a yogic path. So again, this is like more of a self-love reading that I'm getting for you. Okay, so we have Pitta. This is from Ayurvedic medicine. Pitta is the fire element. So using the fire could even be like anger, you know, the emotion associated with fires like anger or force or willpower. That will be the effort that is needed to help activate that energy and move you upwards. You know, like first it's like that ascension to move you upwards, and that will help to propel that movement forward and out of this stagnation. Once you're able to, I'm feeling that there is somebody in your life, like I said, that will help you. You know, it's not like a solitary, you're not doing this on your own. There's going to be like a sudden inspiration or realization coming from somebody that you communicate with, and it's going to help like provide that clarity. Okay, my dear Capricorn, so this was your reading. Please let me know how or if it resonated in the comment section. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.